Appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to turn the volume down on this, but we are with Eli Lessig here. If you don't know who he is, please check his channel out. How many you got? 50 under your belt now, or a little bit more than that now?
63.
63. The last video, 50 was the sausage gravy biscuit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You've done that.
We're talking to everybody here about the Ohio trip, but if you're wondering what's going on here, I have to put the phone this way because this is something new YouTube's doing. This is the first ever live that I'm doing a co-live. It looks like the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I gotta do this.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still trying to pull up this freaking live.
Hey, what's up, Jarrett? Yeah, it's coming and going on my screen. I guess when somebody writes something new, it flashes up and then it leaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Can you see you're on your computer?
I'm getting on there right now.
Okay. And I think on theirs, can you guys click on his portion of his page to see if it can go to his link to his YouTube channel?
Let's see here.
It's everything you want.
Okay. I finally got on my computer now.
That's what I'm pulling up right now. Yeah, there.
Okay, thank you very much for you guys tuning in. Sports Freak 97, how you doing? Josephine, how you doing? Jarrett Talks, thank you very much for you moderators for helping out in the chat while we're gabbing away at this Ohio trip. If you got any Ohio, if you're in the Ohio area, this is the time for you guys to ask questions.
Yes.
Josephine Ruby, remember to smash that like. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, on this, I'm looking down right now on my phone, looking stupid, but on the computer, it's side by side. It's like this.
Right.
Maybe it's the other way.
On my phone, it's up and down. On the computer,
It's this
side by
way.
side.
You're over here. You're over here. There. Okay. Yeah, this is on the phone. It's like that, but okay, you're over there. All right.
It's all new.
And let me see who else is in here. Angel, how are you doing? I do need to share this link though with the other with the Facebook and such. So
Yes, it is, Sergio. Yes, I am a guy named Eli.
yes, this is Eli Lessig. He goes as a guy named Eli. If you hear his intro, that is a Randy Randog Santel in the back because he said him on one of his videos already.
Yes.
I don't think he had to, but he was nice enough to ask Randy if he could use that on his intro. Randy's a cool guy. He doesn't really care, but I do like to throw stuff at him as well beforehand. And not surprise
I did ask his permission for that, and we've actually talked several times since then. He's a very nice guy.
Okay, I think I have all this shared now. But the only thing I didn't like about this is a thumbnail. But because the thumbnail don't let me get your thumbnail and put it on the same one. Okay, well, here we go. Let's read some questions. You got any questions about this Ohio trip?
Hey, Matthew, how you doing?
What's happening, Lonnie? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Michelle Snell, how are you doing? Hey, from Pennsylvania. Got a lot of people just tuning in. Okay, thank you. Casey, Karen. I can't read that.
Thank you, Casey.
Balan is the last name. Balan Necro. James, what has happened? James Sheets. I hope we are going to meet him in Mansfield. He actually was the original person that told me about the Two Cousins pizza.
And it does look good.
Yes, it does. Not the Two Cousins, the pizza.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say they look bad. Take it to how
I
you
add
want.
a couple extra toppings for you.
Yes. So hopefully, James, I want to thank you for that. And I do like to shout people out. There's two more in Columbia. Columbus, I think somebody else had told me about, but we're not doing that this trip, maybe another trip, but I do have that wrote down on my to-do list with the name so I can get in touch with you because I got in touch
Okay.
with James to make sure that he knew about this.
Gotcha.
Big as a table. Usually that's the going thing with them big pizzas.
Yes, it is.
They should have a pizza challenge with the smallest table ever and then have a big pizza on top of it. Then you got to balance it.
You've got to go to Marietta, Ohio, and do that Mons Piton pizza challenge that I just did. It's a
Yeah.
large pizza with a medium, with a small, with a personal. It's kind of it's a pizza mountain.
Oh, it's a little tier. Okay.
Yeah, that was very unique. I've never done one like that.
I saw something somewhere. They have another one somewhere, unless that's the one that I saw before.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but I saw the 3-tier deal before. I missed you in Alabama. You were 20 minutes away. Had to work. Yeah, got to pay the bills. Speaking of paying the bills, I have all the merch for 20% off right now. All the garbage disposal merch, 20% off. All you got to do is put TWSS20. Until the,
EWSS.
yes, 20% until the 20th. Didn't even try to do that. But on the 21st, there's something else coming out. Will be the pre-orders for the outdoors unsupervised merch.
See, my mom and dad are watching. I want to tell them I appreciate them. They are coming with me for another food challenge tomorrow. They've been big supporters of me. I do appreciate both of them.
Okay, my mom actually went to one. I was surprised, and she wanted to see the food challenge. So I'm not sure where that came from. But she wasn't wanting to do. She sees how it is now, where I'm not eating all the time. And that's what she thought at first. That's what I'm doing all the time when you see me on videos. But
Right.
she knows that I'm not doing that every day. I ate tortillas with some hot sauce on it today. While Tasha cooked her turkey, bacon, egg, biscuit, whatever, and like, wow, it smells good. So I had some tortillas a day with some hot sauce. Trying to stay warm. How cold is it in Pekin, Indiana?
It is 22 degrees currently.
Oh wow, we got 30. We got 30, and it's going to be 60 though in a couple of days. I think everybody's having a heat wave.
Oh man. Hopefully it warms up when we go to Ohio.
Yeah. Ohio. I know. If people, I don't see any questions about Ohio yet.
Actually, I did see one,
Oh, did you? Okay.
which is going to be the topic. They want to know where we're heading. They live in Massillon, Ohio, and right outside Canton.
I'm going to say we're going to be in Waynesville, Ohio,
Yes.
Bellefontaine, Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio, Franklin, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, Nashville, not Ohio. I was just reading too fast and not thinking fast enough. But
Nashville.
all the Ohio's will be Waynesville, Bellefontaine, Mansfield, Franklin, Cincinnati. Uh,
Yes.
I don't know if it won't allow me to paste all this. Um, I can send you the community news post, and if you want to see exactly where we're going to be at, if you're near one of those, let me know. We can just tell you right now.
Yes.
You might want to know, how long have you been doing food challenges, Eli? Like 5 years or?
Um. So now you're putting me on the spot. It has been
What about a year? 7 months, 8 months, 9 months?
about eight months I've been doing this. Yeah. So
Okay.
I've done 63 challenges in 8 months. That's a pretty big accomplishment for me anyway, for my, never doing one.
Yeah, that is a lot. I know when I first started, it was like slow. You started out pretty fast. I went slow, and then that's what she said. But I'm just getting that out the way. But I went slow, and then I picked up like pretty much the next year. I was going crazy, going 3-week trips and everything.
Oh, nice.
Maybe a year later, because I was trying to slack off my construction job.
Yeah.
But here's a community news post for you guys that want to see exactly where we're going. I didn't catch the name that was saying they're in that town.
Massillon, let me scroll back up. Macadoc.
Mackinac. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure that that if I see the name again and they're saying something about Ohio, I don't miss it.
Right.
Let me see. Sports Freak says, "How did you start, Eli? What made you decide to get going?"
Well, actually, I was watching Brandon videos and Randy videos, and I've always been watching them, and I've always had interest in them. Never had a clue, didn't know the first thing about training. I nothing. So started hitting buffets, actually, seeing how much I could eat. And I found a challenge that was just a half hour up the road, and I gave it a shot. And that's all history from there. My first challenge was a breakfast challenge, which was delicious, and I'd like to go back and do it again, honestly, so I can make a video out of it. Because when I did it, I didn't expect to do a second challenge. Honestly, it just
Yeah,
it was addicting. I wanted to keep going.
that's what she said. um, well, like, did you go fast? Was you faster than you thought at the first challenge? What was you was going through your head like? Wow,
Yeah,
this
so
is easy.
it was a 6 pound donut sandwich. The best way I could describe it, it was a 3 tiered donut. Um, so it's 3 pounds of donuts, a pound of fried chicken, a pound of bacon, and like 6 eggs with sausage gravy all over it.
Oh man,
And
I'm hungry.
right, it was good. And it only been beaten 1 or 2 times, and it was right at the finish line, and they chipmunked it. Well, so I was just hoping to finish, and I did it in 15 minutes. So I was like, wow, maybe I can do something here, and that's kind of where it all began. I just thought if I could beat someone else's time in half, maybe I could actually do something with this.
That's kind of how I was when I did my first one. I was thinking something was wrong with them because they couldn't finish it, and I did it in pretty amount 7 minutes instead of they was on 45 minutes.
Right.
Then I beat a semi-pro guy the next week at a contest, so that was a contest too. So I just started doing them. But we're going to do plenty of. We're going to do at least 6 or 7 of them. I got down here on Ohio. We got the. I'm gonna first. I got to stop off and eat the day before, so I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee, the legendary milkshake bar that Eli has the record at. Um, it is like the Freak Shakes kind of, just like that with a lot of different stuff on it. They got their own themed ones. Then we're going to do on Valentine's Day. We're going to try to go live. If we have a good signal there, I'm at least going to try to go live for that one. And that's just up in the air on that live deal. But we're going to do that at 2 p.m. And that will be Eastern time, Eli. Is that Ohio Eastern time?
Yes. Yes, it
So
is.
2 p.m. And I did note that down here. Yes, 2 p.m. Eastern. All this is Eastern time zone. But we'll try to go live. If you don't see it live, we got sucky service. But they're
Yeah.
opening up. If you do Google them and you're nearby and it says they don't open at 4, they're still going to be open at 2
Yeah.
p.m. You can come and I already asked them if they're here to see us do the challenge, can they come in? They said yes.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, from what I understand, that's the week their hours changed, so they normally would have been open that time anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's their hours are changing because of football season. I guess there must be some kind of a game or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, some soccer or something. They I just noticed here I could bump my resolution up to 1080. Usually when you go live it's 720. Did you ever well, I don't think you didn't go live yet. Have you?
No.
When I go live on my phone, it's only 720. But this broadcast here is showing I can do 1080. So I don't unless I'm just using the newer phone. Usually I use my other phone, but I'm using my 22.
Okay, that's what I got. I don't know the resolution. I know the higher it goes, the more gray hairs you'll probably start seeing.
Yeah, that's why mine's like 8,000 resolution. But I think it might be the new live or that they may be bringing out on all of these phones now that you can do 1080. I never know. Jared says he went live at 1080. Okay, so maybe they bumped all the lives up to 1080 now. That's a good thing because it used to
Okay.
only let me do 720. And I am getting the Galaxy S23 Ultra Plus dilly thing
Man, it's so
pre-ordered.
big you gotta have an extra large pocket to fit it in.
Yep. I have to figure something out. That's gonna be my B-roll phone. So it's not even gonna be my main phone. It's gonna be my B-roll. My my B camera for my food. I
They,
gotta remember
yeah.
too. You know when I'm doing the phone and trying to get a good B-roll shot of just the food, it actually focuses in on my shirt because my face is on my shirt. It looks like a face. So it's yeah, I just found that out.
These phones have amazing cameras, and that'd be perfect for that.
Yeah. So hopefully it does. All the stuff we do for you guys is guess who has I gotta do that. Guess who has a Sony just like me? Yes.
Yeah, that was right angle too. Good.
Yes, he has a Sony camera and he just got a new lens. So he's trying to get his stuff going and already because it took me like 5 years to do that.
Well, I'll give
So
a shameless plug. If you need this equipment, go to his website and buy it from him, and better
oh,
quality,
no,
right?
for me. You're not buying it from me.
Well,
They're gonna
no,
think
yeah,
I
you're
shipped
right.
it to them. They're gonna think I'll ship me some pickles with it. No, you're actually just I'm just like I'm sharing the how to get it, the link. So the link goes to Amazon. You're not buying it from me, you're buying it from Amazon, a very, very trusted. I know I'm trusted, but Amazon's probably a little more trusted than me. But Amazon and you can get the warranty and all that stuff with it. But if you go there, everything is on my site, Amazon recommended items. It's car, fishing, outdoor stuff, like all different kind of stuff that you can look up. Um, I think even my pizza slut shirt might be on there, but somebody
But
just asked me about that today too. But
but if
yeah,
you buy
I
it
just
off
get
of
a nickel. I get a nickel or a dollar or something. Depends how much the stuff is.
if you buy it off of your website, though, through your website, I think Amazon promises not to break it on the delivery.
I think it's a special thing because they know I did some eating food and stuff. They don't want me to come eat them. Music says 360p is fine. Mr. Beast films in 360. It's still HD and a smaller file to upload. That's what a lot of people do, like 1080. I know Beard and Nate Figueroa shoots in 1080, but they upload in 4K and it looks a little just a step up higher than 1080 somehow. But I shoot in 4K because there's going to be a situation probably 5, 10 years down the road where TVs are really going to show that 4K quality. So I'm banking on the future. I'm banking on that 4K. And you know what? I thought UK did it because of the data, whatever you want to call it. The stop the I try to upload it, but I have like 980 upload speed and download speed. So I don't worry about an hour long video at 4K. It could be like 60 freaking gigabytes and it uploads it within 10 minutes.
Wow.
So I think that might be a thing too. And if you're like, you know what, when I go on trips, I have all these SD cards. So if I go on trips, each day is going on each SD card, so I can decipher it just like that. Like I do the SD card and then I put it on this right here as well. So I have a double. I put it on here and the SD cards, so I don't lose footage, guys, because it's already stupid enough to do survival series and the stupid stuff I do. I don't want to lose the stupid stuff that I shot of doing stupid stuff. It'd be stupid. No questions about Ohio anymore. But the 4K was looking really nice in the snorkel not we went out on the sea. I didn't think it looked that good in the water, but some of the pictures of fishing and stuff, really, I looked at it on my TV and it really looked nice.
Yeah, I love the colors too.
Yeah, the colors really pop, the blue of the ocean. And he says, Brandon, what is the code again for 20% off? It is TWSS20. That's what she said, 20. So TWSS20. It's good till the 20th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. 20% off every single the garbage disposal apron, whatever you buy on there, it's 20% off. And I guess it's going to have to be Luna merch too. I put everything 20% off right now. That's why on the 21st, my outdoors unsupervised stuff's not going on there until the 21st, because on the 21st, it's 10% off for probably about the first month, because I'm doing pre-order. And then those shirts, jackets, hoodies, and I'm getting the hats too, for the outdoors unsupervised. Those, probably April, middle of April, they're going to be shipped out because I'm going to pick them up the 1st of April. So I'm doing the pre-order first and all that mess. Have you done, Eli, have you done all the challenges around your house? Like, or do you find that you just need to branch out and keep going to different trips?
There are a few that I have not yet done, and when I say close, I'd say within an hour. There's a couple, maybe two or three that I haven't done. I've been kind of saving for when I'm tight on time and I can't make a little trip, and I'm in a hurt for some challenges. So I've been kind of holding those back.
It's good too. What I do is when I go to when I'm just going around town or I'm going someplace to eat, I always like a burrito place or something. Say, hey, you ever thought about doing burrito challenges, and kind of talk it up and give them your card, and maybe in the future you might have some just pop up that you, whoa, I don't have to drive 3 hours. So I
Yeah,
try. You know me. You saw how I work. I everywhere I go, I try to do something with the with the channel.
you hustle.
Ohio Challenge link. I'm putting the Ohio Challenge link up right now. It is that's the community news of where we're going. If you're near any of the places on there, please come out. I think the times I put out at the time we're going to be there. Then the eating time might be 30 minutes to 45 minutes after.
Mm.
Let me see. Yes, what is happening? Taste this one. Jason, he's in the Chicago area, I think still. I did meet him. He did come down to my daughter's memorial celebration of life when we had that in July of the year for last, so 21st.
Sergio wants to know, when does the official tour kick off? Where's your first challenge going to be?
Mine's in Nashville at the legendary bar, milkshake bar. That is in Nashville, Tennessee. 11:30 a.m. Central Time, and no lives except the next day. The next day will be in Waynesville, Ohio, and that's with Eli. We're going to do it undefeated original two-person, because they made it a three-person. I think somebody might have beat it. But we're going to do the original challenge, two-person, that was undefeated.
Yes. Hopefully we can beat it.
She said it. All right, Jarrett hit over one. I didn't see you hit over 1,000. Now you're on 1,107.
Wow.
He's already jumping to try to get to 2K. He wants to double that by March the 31st. See, I just set a deadline there for you.
Now you got to do it.
It took me to get 300. It took me 6 months. I got 300. I was 299 subscribers, and I kept looking like, come on now. Like it was 209. I was at my sister's house in Valparaiso, Indiana, and I was about to do a pizza contest in Chicago. They lived an hour and a half away, and I was staring at the computer, like just wanting to get that 300. And I thought I was only going to make 1,000 subscribers. That's what I was like. I didn't think I was even going to get that. But if you hang in there and do stuff and put more work into it, like Eli's doing, getting cameras and everything. I didn't even think he would give the camera for another couple of years because these phones, these phones are really good too. But them cameras, if you see the quality of one, and I didn't really see a quality one until I saw Carbucci and when he was in Las Vegas, and I saw my footage and I saw his footage. I was like, that's night and day. That's like night and day.
Yeah, we all start somewhere, and of course, and you don't even know if you're going to make this into a thing. You don't want to put a lot of investment into the equipment, but you're absolutely right. There's definitely a difference in cameras.
Yeah, his videos. I mean, your videos already looking a lot better than mine did when I started. I started. I show people that one video I did where I had to flip the screen and do all the messed up stuff, and I thought it was funny just to keep it on there now so I can tell people where I've been. That's where I started.
Yeah.
Sports Freak says, Eli, do you have a Cash App or Venmo to donate to your travels? YouTube takes too high of a percentage. Yes, they do. I do tell people that. You got a Cash App, Eli?
I do. I don't even know much about it, honestly. Actually, Amber is the one that deals with all that, but Venmo too. Yeah, I've never had anybody ask me that, honestly. Yeah, I
Is it
guess we
in your
do have that.
description? It's like in your description. You do put that in your videos or anything?
I haven't. Maybe that's something I should consider doing.
Well, Cash App, Venmo, because when I found out now, like I asked you before about your challenges around your house, it's not bad to find some of those like that. But once you start traveling like Ohio and going all these different places where you got to span out to get more challenges, it does add up with the costs. So, and I know you're new to it, and I know a lot of people. When I was new to it, I didn't want to get any money from anybody, like anybody send me anything. And I had to realize that like entertainment, people like watching these videos, and I had to just that's how I had to start accepting the money because I didn't even want to get the money. I try to send people like shirts and stuff. Sergio, thank you very much for the 1999. I appreciate it. And if everybody doesn't know the YouTube, they take 30%. I think Facebook takes 30%. TikTok takes like 50%. And I don't put much stuff on TikTok. I just put one out today of the toilet seat, peeing on the toilet seat thing. So if you saw that, but the electricity was out. I had to do something. So electricity just came on today. So I've been going crazy around the house, getting stuff, comments done, getting stuff, taxes done, and such. So and that's probably one reason why I got stuff on sale because I had to pay taxes. I'm self-employed, folks. Uh, here's what Bass Pro. You can read comments. I'm gonna grab this Bass Pro thing. Bass Pro sends me two of these. One for Tasha, maybe one for me, or two for me. But these big, thick. Look how thick that book is.
Woo!
Yeah, they think around tax time they send this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get taxes back, Bass Pro. I pay taxes. I don't get taxes back. So they thinking I'm going to buy a boat. No, I'm going to make a boat with this.
It's funny how
Uh,
that works.
yeah. I'm used to it though. I'm a hoarder, like with money. Well, not really. I don't know. This came out really bad. Uh, I when I got construction, I don't know if I when my next job was going to be. I usually have them lined up here and there, but you never know when stuff happens. So you always got to have money to buy stuff, new tools, or you never know when the next job is. Well, taxes. I'm used to saving money because I know I got to pay taxes.
Yes.
Chastity, thank you very much. I try to be on the lighter side and have fun until I get the comments section when some people want to see the other side. Hey, do you got any? You don't have? Oh, I was just about to ask you. Well, do you got any dogs around you? Okay.
They're all over me here, actually.
Okay. Yes. And what's this? What's this one's name?
So this one is Captain. And Amber has a nautical theme with our dog. So this one here is the newest edition, Captain, and he is about 3 months old now. So yeah, he's a wild one, but yeah, he's always he likes to walk right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting past all of them.
Yeah. Is it the talker? Is this the talker?
This is the talker. This is the one who will sing to you, and he has a good voice. I know that.
Yeah.
This is Lido.
Say his name.
This is
No.
Lido. Yeah. And yeah, he is a talker and a cuddler. Yeah, that's all he wants to do is just be held all day long. So,
Okay, here's one more.
yeah.
Do you do TikTok with them or Facebook? I saw some videos.
I do Facebook. I have not done
They TikToking.
TikTok. I've got the app, but I've never used it. Probably they would have more followers than I would.
Well, that's what I was about to go at. They say a lot of the like if I do a straight Luna, but I like what does Luna do all day? There's nothing that I'm gonna sit there and like what's she doing? So I don't know. I already got her laying an egg, coming inside laying an egg. I'm like, what else? There's nothing else but she pecking up the ground.
Yeah, I've always wanted to strap like a GoPro to them and see what that thing would pick up because they would be crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Leave the house with a GoPro on, like the babysitter GoPro, and see what they
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
Tyler says everyone says my dog don't bite. Then they say that's the first time.
Right. All the time. They
I
don't
was
bite
over there.
until
They
do.
didn't bite me one time. But if you go in and out that door, though, they are going to let you know somebody's out there, even though they just saw them go out that door.
Right. I'm gonna put you down.
Head to tail says, "Yep, Chops gets more views than I do."
Yeah.
Yeah, Luna's
They are
one got
attention
300.
hungry.
I think Luna got 300,000 on her coming in the house to lay an egg because people shared it. If I'm telling you, if this live, I'm not sure about the live because lives don't do that great. But if a challenge video gets 100 shares, I bet you it gets 1 million views. If it gets 100 shares, it gets about 1 million views, and that kind of like if it gets 10 shares, it might do 10,000. So it does help to share because if you share the video one time, you're sharing with like 5 or 7,000 people.
Right.
And that's why I always say on the videos, you know, there's a guy that looks just like me that says, "Hey, please share it with your friends, family, even your boss. Hit the like button. If you don't like it, screw you." Yeah.
Oh, Mary asked, "What's the name of the last one?" That is my baby. Her name is Sailor, and she is all mine. She doesn't want none of the others. She's all me. She won't leave my side when I'm at the house usually. Well, the only girl.
Someone asked about your shirt.
What's that?
Someone asked about your shirt.
Oh, where's that at? I missed a bunch of them.
West Bank, what has happened? Kilo says hi. Hello, Kilo. How are you doing?
I don't know, but
Thanks for tuning into the live and everyone in here. I really appreciate it. But I can't wait to go on this like a third tour with Eli. First one, I'm old.
What's that?
The first tour was
That was our Tennessee trip.
Tennessee. Yep, Highway 55 and all that. Then we did the Kentucky, and this one's going to be Ohio. And then Eli's coming here on March the 25th ish because we're going to be in Clarksville, Tennessee, where I was just at to do the speed challenge. I'm going back the 24th that evening to the medium challenge, and I think we're going to hit the casino. I did tell Tasha there's a casino there, so we're probably going to do that. Then the next day, Eli and us, I gotta do that. Eli and us will be doing the pizza challenge, 32-inch pizza challenge at the Capriccio's. It's not Capri. You think it's Capriccio's? It's not, because it's Giovanni is the second son, so it's Capriccio's. Really good food. You're really gonna, if you don't try some of the other stuff while you're there, or if you want to try the medium the night before, the medium challenge with me, or do the small challenge. No, the small challenge, I think they're gonna have the earthling time, so you might want to do the medium challenge. But really good food. Because
Nice.
medium challenge is undefeated.
Well, for how long?
Till 24th. But I'm not sure how they're going to do it if we both do a video there. I'm not sure, because they said you don't have to, like, you can just show up. You don't have to call them ahead for that. Just the pizza,
Okay.
you have to call them ahead for the pizza. So if you decide to come the 24th or something, then you can. But I think we're going to the casino that evening. Tasha should be with me that trip.
Sports Freak 97 wants to know, are we tired of fried Oreos?
I am.
Yes.
I think
Actually,
Eli said he's going to go back. Eli's going back.
eventually, not anytime soon. Actually, my video I will put out Sunday about it, and that is actually pretty neat because it will be my first record challenge, and
Okay.
my oldest daughter that was her first food challenge. It will be in the video.
Okay. But she's not taking up the sport.
I highly doubt that, but that was her first food challenge, and yeah, that was pretty neat to see.
I think every first of the year we should make it a thing to just go to Jack's and one do the Oreo and one do the burger. Just that to be a thing, you know?
It could be. The Jack Browns in Cincinnati, man, they just are not. They do not eat very much in that city. I do not know why. They just posted today that their current record is 7 burgers.
Really?
That shocks me. Yeah, it shocks me.
Might just stop in there or something while we're through and just eat 8.
Yeah, and you would have the record.
I guess for an Earthling though, 7 is a lot.
Yeah. As far as the fried Oreos, I ate 130 in 2 trips, and that was enough to make me not want Oreos for a while. I wasn't like Brandon, who ate 101 in one time.
Yeah, and I had dessert though.
Yes. You know what? I needed dessert too, honestly, after that.
You know what? That pickle I thought was going to be like, yes, that pickle was bad. It almost made you want to throw up because the pickle, the salty, something happened there. I thought it was going to be so change of flavor. It was going to be good. It was not. That burger was though.
Yes. The
Tyler
pizza
said you got to
bites.
warm up first.
It's scrolling up too fast for me. Where was that? John asked how the pizza bites were. That was in Dayton, Ohio, and those were really, really good. If you are ever in the Dayton, Ohio area, you definitely want to give them a look up because they make some really good pizzas.
Chassis says 130. What in the world? Yeah, that was two different trips he did, but I thought
Yes.
he was just joking on the second trip when I was doing the challenge. Out for serious. I was like, I thought he was just joking. Like, I'm glad I really went. Well, I told him before I'm gonna probably go for 101.
If you stopped at 62, I was going to call you and say, do not leave that store. Do not leave that restaurant.
But my phone's usually on do not disturb or silent, so I probably wouldn't get it.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, I would, but yeah, but I kept on something. It just kept after 60 though. I was really, I didn't want to do it. I was just tired of them. But my brain kept saying, okay, just 18 more, just 19 more, just 12 more. So
Just a
Australia's
few.
in the house. What is happening, Paul?
Nice.
Good eye, mate. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Tasha's not here, so she's not rolling her eyes at me right now. It's just Luna.
I hope people get that reference.
They do. Some of them do.
Yes. Uh,
Hey, Janice, thank you very much for the $10. I wanted to think that might be for my Australian accent, but it probably is not. We get it. That's what she said. That's what Chastity said.
oh man.
John S says from Ohio, Joim. Is that a typo? Oh, Janice, let me see. Janice, when are you coming to Cincinnati? Let me look. I'll be in Cincinnati on the 18th with Eli. This is going to be something I really wanted to do. I think this grew last time I saw it. That's what she said. But 30-inch, it was a 30-inch, but it got on like Food TV, Giant Food, so it grew to 38 or 36, 38 inches. But it is, I didn't even know it was hot challenge. This is, do not do a challenge with me unless you do research, because I'm just going to say, whoa, what are we eating today? Like I'll show up and not know what the heck's going on. That's just my life. I just go there. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. I'm so cheap. I'm going to have to do this. But this is a big sandwich at Mecklenburg Gardens,
Yes.
Cincinnati, Ohio at 3 p.m. Okay, you got to schedule this 2 weeks prior. So Mecklenburg Gardens. I remember talking to them. They don't remember talking to me at all, but I talked to them. I said, "Hey, let's do something with 3 firefighters against me, or 3 police officers against me." I was trying to do some kind of volunteer, like a not a volunteer, but god dang, fundraiser. So I was trying to do that at the time, but that was like 3 or 4 years ago. But I'm happy to do this. I am happy to do this. That's what she said. But Mecklenburg Gardens, Cincinnati, Ohio, 3 p.m. Saturday, February 18th. So Saturday, February 18th, 3 p.m. Don't be late. We already ate.
Hopefully it's not too spicy.
But we'll be right near there. I think Franklin, Ohio's near there. It's Pisanilos. Is it? How you say that? Pisanello?
I would
The way
say
they said it,
Tysonello.
I think it's Pisanelos. But the way they said it, no, the way they said it, I was watching, listening to something. I think it said Pisanelos. I think it's If it ain't, they're gonna let us know.
Yes, Tyler, it grew. It is a grower, not a shower.
Thank you. You got to say that. I will forget to say that.
Yeah.
So grower, not a shower. West Bank says, Jesus, it's 5:12 a.m. in Bethlehem. Time for bed. Glad to caught the live. Good night and lots of love to all. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Good morning to you.
Sergio wants to know what we're having for dinner.
I'm probably going to have just water. It's too late for me to eat right now. I try not to eat because I know I'll probably get up in the middle of the night and start snacking on stuff. So I just don't eat because I know I'm probably going to do that anyway. So, but I've ate tortillas and hot sauce. I got a little bit left. I was going to eat these later, but I like the crunch in your face. I got my honey from outside. I got the honey I put in my Louisiana hot sauce. Says honey right there. Got my tortillas. These are good chips. This is the lime Kroger version chips, and they're really, really good. You don't have to put anything on it hardly.
Man, I just had live tortilla chips myself. So what are the odds of that?
Look at that. Hey, would you look at that? They the imported fish, I don't think they knew what.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe Tasha's up for imported fish, so we're gonna see. I don't want to really to break it out of all the goodies that's going on, but we're gonna probably do some videos while Eli's here in Memphis. Do you got any challenges in Memphis you wanted to do, like you had to do?
I see in Memphis. I do want to do the 10th inning challenge.
Okay.
I thought that was a fun one. And depending on the weather, I'm so bad with my
Velvet
memory, but
cream,
the ice
the
cream challenge.
dip. They call it the
Yeah,
dip,
dip.
velvet cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got two challenges over there, but I think you got to eat outside, don't you? And if it's going to be too cold, I'll probably pass on that and do that at a later time.
You have to eat outside. The hamburger, they lowered and Bob would have beat my time anyway, but they made the shake a little bit smaller. Um, and they gave him a table. I had to eat sideways, and I was trying to pick up my napkins that was blowing everywhere. It was not fun at all. But Bob would have beat my time anyway. But
Right.
I always wanted to go back and try that challenge with the shake that they have now. I think it used to be 64 ounce. Now it's a 44 ounce.
Oh wow, that's a lot different.
Yeah, they switched it a little bit.
I mean, hmm.
Let me see that. I was making sure. Thank you, Janice, again. I was making sure that was not a double like I saw already. But thank you very much for that other $10. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you can
Nice.
come out to the macaroni challenge, Mecklenburg or whatever whatever that thing is called.
The Uber Terminator.
It's why do they call it the Uber?
I have no idea.
Mecklenburg Gardens.
Yes.
Mecklenburg.
Mecklenburg.
I think I'm gonna try to do the Dick's Last Resort in Nashville on the way home on the 19th. But while I'm in Nashville, right next door, Eli said that Dick's Last Resort was next door, but Legendary Milkshake Bar, when I'll be there the 13th, after I'm done with that, I can go over there and ask them if I can come in because the name Dick's Last Resort, they're pretty much pricks. Okay. They don't answer the phone. The phone number you call is at 1-888-1600 number or 1500. Well, when you call it, it says thanks for calling 1566. They just mess with you. So when you walk into the men's bathroom on the one in
Yes.
Las Vegas, it says women's like right there, something. It's just like they try to mess with you.
Yeah, I walked into a closet one time.
I asked, did you ask them for napkins?
No,
I have
did.
to do that. Can I get some napkins? And then I'll throw them at you.
Yep. I did wear the hat. I was a good sport about it. I knew what they were going to do. I didn't know what they were going to write, but I went ahead and said, "Yeah, go ahead," because they did ask me because I was recording if I wanted to wear the hat, and I said just make it somewhat not R-rated.
Yeah. I'll probably do that. I did for a little while, and then I took it off while I was going so fast. It just flew off. But but no, I think I'm gonna wear it. I don't really have to do a speed, but if they change it up on this one and they don't do the steak, I might see about how fast I can do it. But I'll wear it for a little while, just for the thumbnail and for the first 30 seconds. I'll throw it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they've all changed to that newer format challenge or if they're kind of 50-50. I know some of them do a larger steak and some of them mix it up with other items. But I'm not sure how the one on, I think it's Fifth Avenue or Fifth Street in Nashville. I don't know how they do it.
Okay, Sports Freak 97 said 10th inning is very close to his house. He'll be there.
Nice.
Yep, it's probably about 5 minutes away from his house. Probably it's about 10 minutes from here, so it's not far at all.
Looking forward to meeting him.
There's a burrito one. It doesn't taste the best, but I think you win $60 after you pay for the burrito. So they give you 100, I think, but that's $40 for that burrito. It's not the best tasting, I'm gonna tell you that. But if you was just trying to do some like a cash prize on your thumbnail thing, it might help out. It'd probably be good.
Okay.
But
We'll
are
definitely
you
take care of
plan-
some challenges.
are you planning your Memphis trip? Because I don't. I mean, just let me know what you want to do, and you can plan whatever days you want to do everything. I think the only thing we need to do is that video here, at least just that one video here.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't. I mean, unless you need me to plan anything.
I have a big, I don't know, we call maybe a bucket list for items or challenges down there, but I have not actually started planning it in detail as of yet. And then I know I gotta make sure I pencil in the pizza challenge first. So
Okay, 25th.
yeah, I think the 10th inning is one I definitely want to do though. I just
Okay.
kind of one of those that's I've always wanted to do.
They get a single cookie canuck. They get single, double, and triple. For the 4-man team, the 2-man, and a one. So if you want to do the 1-man team, I already did all of them. But if you want to do the 1-man team, a cookie canuck, that's a good one to do too, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely get with you when we're on our Ohio trip and let you look over the ones that I had wrote down that I'd like to do and see what you think about them.
All right, no problem. Sergio says, "Will Eli and Brandon do a stealth camp cook together?" He's here doing his food challenges, so and I'm not pretty sure. I don't think uh Eli's going to schedule that in for stealth, but I'm getting the stealth 11 is going to happen soon. It's just been iced up. Today I had to tear down the whole canopy. I had like 100 foot by 100 foot, probably more than that, canopy all over everything. The ice messed it up, so I ripped it all down today. I'm going to redo it next time I get the chickens March 1st. When they come, I get hopefully I get 120 chickens. Hopefully there's not chicken shortages then. But they're supposed to be scheduled for March the 1st. I'm going to redo the canopy deal and not do it straight up this way. I'm just going to go up like a golf batting cage type thing and just go up 4 more feet, so the bigger chickens don't get into the little chickens pen. So I think it'll be better anyway. So I'm ripping it all down. I'm going to redo it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler says, Eli, would you do a spin wheel if offered?
Well, yeah, I don't see why not.
Trying to see. Friday. The 31st would be a Friday, but how long was your trip?
Do you remember what day is the 31st on? Friday, you said?
Yeah.
I guess it'd probably be the 2nd because I have
Okay.
that week plus the weekend.
Well, you could do a smaller challenge in the daytime, and if you want to do a spin wheel in the evening, we could try to line that up.
We might be able to make something like that work.
Okay. Well, guys, let's go ahead and write it down. Maybe Friday the 31st. My birthday will be March 30th, so it'll be a Friday the 31st spin wheel. And I think I'm going to try, since I like doing these, it's not that hard to even start this live up and share the link and everything. So hopefully, maybe once a month, I can get a guest on here. And I think Bob, I might get Notorious B.O.B. on here. It'll probably be a little bit earlier. And then later on, but Eli has a real job as well, and his job works later on in the evening. So I wanted to make sure that he was able to get to kiss his dogs and stuff, and before he comes on, say hi to his wife at least.
Yeah, just I got a lot to do.
Uh, is it CG says, "Are you coming to Cleveland, Ohio?" I'll put the list up one more time for everybody, but we're coming to Waynesville, Ohio, Bellefontaine, Ohio. And that's probably closest to Cleveland, maybe, because Cleveland's up north, right? So
Cleveland's, yeah, was up towards Sandusky.
yeah, Bellefontaine, Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio, Franklin, Ohio, and Cincinnati, Ohio. So we'll be in those. So if you are in close to there and you want to come to any of those challenges, I'm going to share the link right now. Look at the link of where we're going to be at what time, and that will be there. You go. Janice says, Brandon, could you give a shout out to my son Bo and his wife Kayla? They're fans also. Well, if they're fans, you got to now. Bo and Kayla. Woo! I can do that because Tasha's not here. Hey, Bo. Hey, Kayla. That was very uncomfortable for Eli. Tasha's used to all that mess. She just walks the other way.
I don't know if Rue is asking me or you about Traveler's Barbecue, about the barbecue nacho challenge, but I think one of us already done that.
I've done that one. It's not undefeated anymore.
It's
But
not.
Rue, I've done that. Very tasty though. Very tasty barbecue. So I would ask. They wanted to drop the time back down to 20 minutes because I did it fast. I said, don't do that. Nobody's ever defeated it. And
Yeah.
so they upped the time to 30. Then now I've defeated it. They want to drop it lower. It's don't. So I said, please don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a hard shot. Nachos aren't easy to do. You can't just swallow nachos.
Right.
I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, who you're thinking of. They can't even do it either. They got to chew a little bit on nachos.
Yeah, I
And
actually put a video of nachos last week. They're not easy at all.
no, they're not. People do think, oh, I like nachos. They're a little different. You're welcome, CG. I'm not even know if I'm saying that. Is it SOG or CG? Because I'm not sure if I'm even saying your name right. James says Cleveland is about 2 hours east from me. Okay, because he's near Mansfield.
Okay.
I have everything wrote down on my mileage of how many hours it takes to get to the next spot.
You were
I just
very
do that.
detailed.
Yeah, I do that because I want to make sure I'm not late to stuff.
Yeah.
And I always add like 10, 15 minutes extra just in case.
Yeah, I like what you wrote on there because it was very detailed, very organized.
Sergio says, have you, Eli, and Bob done a triple food challenge? No, it's kind of difficult to get a lot of eaters in the same location when they got different jobs, unless they're like me and they'll have a real job. But I think Bob and I are going to be doing something in New York in August. They're just throwing it out there, guys. Just throwing it out there. But don't ask me where we're going to be at because I don't even know. It's going to be mid August, okay? And I'm not sure if we do stealths or not. If Tasha's not going with me, I might bring. But see, if Bob's going to be there, I'm not going to do stealth while he's staying in a hotel or something. So I don't know. But if it's up to me, if I'm going to New York, I would. If I'm flying to New York, and I think I am, then I'm going to pack a 2-person tent in my luggage bag and freaking stealth camp, okay? But with Bob being there, I'm blaming Bob for me not stealth camping.
That would be the perfect time for you to use that tent I showed you. It looked like a car where you can
Yeah,
stealth
I've
camp
been
on the
trying to
road.
find. I even have somebody else. I think Jeff was looking for it. I told Jeff, I said, Jeff, look at this. I think he was even looking for it.
That would be awesome.
Tyler says you have a real job. Saw it firsthand. Thank you very much, Tyler. And I think I talked it up with Bob to do a series of surprise challenges in New York. So we're going to have to call it something. I can't call it stealth challenges. I call that one a stealth challenge, a stealth food challenge. But if I say stealth food challenge, people's going to think that's the other channel. and think I do challenges on. I don't even want to go there. So I gotta have a crafty name for New York bites, New York quick bites or something. I don't know. Janice, look at Janice. She is rich.
Okay.
Must got your taxes back. Thank you very much for the extra $10.
Man, you just need to keep talking, man. It's just going to
I
keep
do.
on coming.
Well, one night I had to get off of here because somebody had gave me $500 three times. Yes, and I was
Ooh.
stuttering, and I was like, "Hey, I gotta go." Like, yeah, I gotta go. And then right before I went, they gave me another $100. I felt so guilty. And I always say, I don't mind. Well, I don't mind money, like big, but I feel guilty taking a lot of money from one person instead of like 5 or 10, 15 from each person, and like that. But once, man, somebody spends that much, I don't know what to do.
Man.
Dog God was one of them. Dog God did that, and another person did it at another time. I don't see him in here now, so got taxes back. That's the first thing I thought. Like taxes back, and 20% off on all my merch too, so I can pay my taxes. See how that works? I'm trying to get Tyler to Memphis as well. Tyler, he just doesn't want to come to Memphis for some reason. He could
Man.
do some stealths if he wants to, because he doesn't do food challenges, so he can come over here and do a stealth. Because Eli's going to bring his wife with him, so I'm going to feel kind of bad for him going out there in the bushes sleeping, and she's in the comfortable room watching TV.
He knows me.
They get to watch, but guess what? They get to see the chickens. I think the chickens are going to be about a month old, so they're not going to be chickens like little baby chicks, but they'll still be. I think they'll still be adorable. There's a stage though; they look like they're just bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Like kids that don't take baths in 10 months type, leave to beaver type thing. They look rough, mangy. They got that stage where they're getting their feathers to just look.
That's true.
Caleb says I haven't done taxes yet. Well, the more money you make, the more you wait. So I just get mine over with January 1st. No, I just did mine today actually because I kept pushing it off because I kept doing these little trips. But I pushed it off, but then it's muddy outside. Ice is melting, so it got muddy, and the power went out for a day and a half. So it got down to 48 degrees in the house. Tasha went to her mom's last night and slept, and I just slept here. I had this hoodie on and just one blanket. It wasn't even a thick blanket, but I did the electric got back on, so I got the clock set, and then 10 minutes later the electric went right back off. So I had to set the clocks again. So I had to set the clock. Every time it does that. It does that every time. I set them, and 10 minutes later it goes, it flickers, and then it stays. But I always set it right. I thought about it right before I set the time. I thought about waiting. I thought, you don't want to wait an hour. Then I went ahead and set them anyway. Just like I said, I'm not going to plant a garden early, and every year I plant early.
Yep.
Sergio says, when is your next stealth live? The next stealth live will be when I do my next stealth. I don't know. I think 2 days. I think in 2 days. So if you're subscribed to the Facebook DaGarbageDisposal, which I'm using as DaGarbageDisposal and Outdoors Unsupervised lives, if you're subscribed to that for only $2.99, you're going to see 2 lives in the next 2 days. When I go out there in the evening time and in the morning. So every stealth I do, I go live at night and in the morning. And each survival series, I go live the same thing, the night and in the morning. But 2 days I'll be doing this stealth. You saw where I'm going to be doing that too. If you missed it, check the stealth number 10 out. In the first 5 minutes of that video, I think on stealth number 10, you'll see where I'm probably going to be at. Sergio says, how far from Eli's house from the cemetery where you did the stuff at? I don't want to pinpoint locations, but it was about 10 minutes or less, 10 minutes or less away. Okay, well, I know it's late for Eli. He has a real job, so I don't know. He gets up way early. I get up with the chickens, but
I can get up about 5:30 every morning.
yeah. I thought it was. He said something. He sent me something yesterday. Mimi. Some people say memes, but it's spelled Mimi. He sent me something about a raccoon, and I thought it was going to look like a raccoon today because I was out there right here. I was out there, and the canopy was down with the ice on it, and I was ducking down, and it's like lowered all the way to the ground. It's not 12 foot up; it's down to the ground, and the ice was like this. The ice was
Ooh,
like this, and I ducked down. I said, "Boom!" Hit me right there, and it still hurt
ooh.
right where I hit my head at. But it hit me right here. I thought it was going to be black, but it turned out okay. Still a little bruised, a little bit maybe, but you can't hardly tell. All right, Sergio says subscribing now. Well, thank you very much. I am going to put the link up, and then probably if you got any Ohio, just Ohio right now, anything about Ohio, any questions, please let us know. For forever hold your peace because we're going to jump off here in the next 5 minutes. I'm going to find this link for everybody. But we're
Yes.
trying to get people subscribed to Eli's channel as well. So where are you at with numbers now? Because the last time I saw you was at 930.
About 9:41, 9:42, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting there.
You know what you can do? You can have 1,000 before the night's over. You can have 1,000. If everybody in here goes there and subscribes, you will have 1,000 in
Man, I tell you,
in an ideal world.
in an ideal world, just push that button and hit subscribe, and it would
Bam.
happen.
Yep. For free. It's free. And
It's free.
this guy over here is about to throw you a link to charge you $2.99, even though it's a great deal. But just go to YouTube.
Yes. And I think it's probably the older generation when they hear subscribe, they think they gotta pay. Even
Yeah.
Amber had to, no, it's free. It's called subscribe, but you don't pay.
Yeah, that's why I got to start saying it's free to subscribe because I
Yes.
don't even do that. Head to Tail and Sports Freak 97 is already subscribed. I know.
Yes.
I bet
Yes.
you probably half the people in here are. But most of the people that come to the live, they are, uh, I want to say, quality like subscribers, disposal team members, wigwams. They watch more of the videos. They fast forward less. They know more about what's going on in the channel. So I want to thank all you guys that are subscribed to the Outdoors Unsupervised. And if you're subscribed to that channel, you're in for the $500. Okay. If you're not subscribed to that channel, you're not going to be in the giveaway for the $500. And I'm giving $500 to somebody that is subscribed to that channel and this channel for 3 months after I get 100K. So if I get 100K, you have to be subscribed for 3 months. Then after that 3 months, that 3 months is going to be the giveaway. And I'll do some computer generator deal. If you're outside of the US, I'm going to figure out a way to send you $500 US worth of cash app, whatever the hell you got over there. I don't know. Rubles, rubies, rupits. I don't know. Crumpets. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about now. But with that
Yes, now
said,
I do want to thank everybody on this channel that's currently watching. Thank you for subbing to my channel. It does mean a lot to me. I do appreciate it. You're the reason why I do what I'm doing, and it's because of you guys. And I do want to appreciate every time you hit that like and watch, and it does mean a lot to me.
yeah, he's almost. You're getting your numbers. I see some of your videos are like over 1,000, 1,700. So you are you're getting your numbers now. So I'm glad you are posting twice a week now instead of one.
I have upped it because I've got such a backlog of videos that,
Yeah.
if I didn't start doing that, I was going to be posting Christmas videos in June, and I didn't want that.
Well, I was 5 to 7 months ahead at one time. I had all
Yes.
these videos. So what I had to do is chop it right there. 'Cause I looked like a different person 7 months later. So what I did is put that on a throwback Thursday, way back Wednesday file, and I didn't touch them, and I just started fresh from there. So when my house had burnt down, I actually had 2 or 3 months worth of videos that I've had. So it helped me out. And you know what? It was not the start. The start of it was the COVID too. I had leftover from COVID. So I had all that stuff that people couldn't do anything. So it helped me out. It's good to have some. So if you get too far behind, just throw a few in, like so you can try to be in the season.
Right.
But okay, guys. Well, I want to thank Eli for doing this first co-live, and this was really easy to do. So you're going to see probably Bob in the future. I'm trying to have a guest on once a month, and it could be a channel with more subscribers than me or less. You know me, I try to help other channels out. They do help me, make me feel better to help out for doing all the stupid stuff I do all day. So I want to thank Eli for making me feel pretty good today. I appreciate you, man. And no matter what your wife says about you, you're okay with me. I have a buddy that laughs every time I say that. I say, hey, he goes, I don't care what nobody says about you. You're okay with me. He's the same guy that used to say, don't piss on my back and tell me it's raining. So we traded stupid sayings. Okay. Well, guys,
Yes.
I'm getting off of here. I do appreciate it. And I will see you later, Eli. Thank you very much.
And thanks for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate it. And
boy.
I will see you in a couple weeks.
I don't know how the hell to get this thing shut off.